close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Well, all right. Welcome back to the Planet Gen X. Yeah. Today, We're taking a look at God of War Ragnarok, and we got a special guest with us, our good buddy Joel. Say we hey, Joel.
Hey.
All right. What's up, man? You doing
Nothing
all right?
much. Oh, yeah. You doing good?
Yeah. Fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, God, I'm going the wrong way here. I'm going to start this game up, man, because so far, I mean, it's kind of pretty cool. You know, I've just started it a little bit before we got going.
Right.
You know, I've probably got like a couple hours in the game, perhaps. Right. So there's also, it's kind of cool because they give you a little thing at the beginning where you can pick up where the story like had already happened, you know, and I guess in the previous version of the game that I've never played.
Right.
So I did watch that and kind of, it was brief, very brief.
Right.
So now I'm running around with my kid here. I'm not really sure what we were doing. I got a visit from Odin and Thor, and Odin kind of wants to make peace for whatever reason, and I'm not having it.
Right. I know a little bit of the history of Kratos and his son, but
oh, cool.
You just live stream. You just live stream a bunch of the. I think you. Just,
yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
But yeah, I know a little bit about Kratos and his son. This is obviously not the first game they're both in, but he's Greek, and that's his son's nickname. I think is Loki. Actually, the nickname is, but
right, yeah,
goes by a different name in game.
Right,
but you're in I'd say Asgard, Ragnarok. You know.
Yeah, now it's making sense because I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, now you're saying he's Greek.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course Odin and Thor are Norse.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, when Thor first came out, at first the guy kind of sounded like Hemsworth a little bit, so I had to look it up on IMDb, and it wasn't obviously.
No.
But, yeah, at first I was kind of what? Right. You're not serious right now, are you?
Yeah. It may be a little laggy. I don't know. Maybe it's a little laggy on my side, but the YouTube stream, I have to get somebody in besides me because I have a lot of stuff going on my PC at the moment. But I'm getting like lag spikes on the screen. I don't think it may not be affecting you though.
Yeah, I doubt that anything's affecting me really. I cannot. There we go. Okay. Something weird what's going on there. Oh, crap. That's not good. That looked like it might hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate to ask, but you can't move the boxes around that we're in live, can you? Can you move the
not at this moment, no.
No, you can't do it live. Yeah.
I told you.
I know what I didn't know
I was gonna be there.
It's all test, you know, who knows? The screen on my end, we're
I even made it smaller what mine is. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. I can make it even smaller. But this guy's gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, don't do that.
Fuck.
Maybe you can pause it.
Oh, great. My shield's busted. I'm going to die anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I figured I'd die. You and your requests.
Well, I'm trying to make it better for you.
No, I won't be able to do it. I don't think. Okay.
It's just we take up a lot of real estate. If we could, be on the corners I thought we were going to be, on the corners or the edges, but we didn't see it, or I didn't see it until it went live. So I couldn't see it before, but I can tell from the, like looking at it on my phone or iPad, I can tell, the game and the stream itself are not lagging out. So that's on that's a good thing. So you're not lagging out.
I think you'll probably like this better. I hope it looks good. I'm going to concentrate on trying to kill this guy. You tell me if it looks good when it comes up. God damn it. I don't got a weapon. Where the hell's my weapon? There it is. Okay. God damn it. Ah, you fucker. He won't stay still.
Right.
Fuck. And you know, honestly, one thing I hate about this game is like having to change my camera view all the time.
Yeah, I've heard that
complaint. I would rather it turn around on me.
Yeah, I've heard that complaint before.
Drives me nuts. And you can see I'm still getting used to it because shit comes up behind me. I got to switch around and shit, and then I lose them. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that big time. Oh, man. Come on. Get over there.
Well, once you get to a part in the game that you can, you look better. You might want to make minor adjustments because you can see the health bars and stuff on the game. But you look better. I'm still too big, but that's okay. It's all right.
That's the point. You're supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, I take up too much of the
scene.
Right. If my window is too, and I don't know, maybe this is an OBS limitation or something. My window probably needs to go more to the top right of the screen so you can see more of the middle. But it's all right. Don't do it yet. Don't stress over it. You're still not lagging or anything. You're doing well on the YouTube feed. It's only lagging on my end.
Oh, you bastard. Fucker mule kicked me.
Saw it.
Damn it. Motherfucker. The one good thing about this is the checkpoints are pretty common.
Yeah.
And you get to start over again and again. So that's a bonus, especially when you're getting killed as much as I am.
Right.
Fuck. Don't try this at home high, kids.
Well, you're still in early stages of the game. Yeah. I don't know if you.
Oh, very early. Yeah. I mean, 2 hours in is nothing.
Right.
Okay. I'm on fire and shit. Damn it.
Whoa. He just kicked the crap out of you.
Yeah, he mute. Oh, dude, this guy fucking sucks.
I saw it.
Get me to play the talking and playing at the same time. It's not easy.
No, it's a new thing. It's going to be a skill you're learning. It's going to be frustrating for a while, but that's part of the fun.
Motherfucker. Let me fix this fucking thing real quick.
Yeah.
One more time.
Go ahead.
Put you up here a little smaller. Up here out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, I do have some stuff to talk about, to tell people about today. Just kind of state of gaming, that kind of thing, but it's not that vital. You know, I mean, I can zip through it, and if somebody needs a link, we can drop some links.
God damn it. All righty. See what that looks like when it comes up.
Okay. Yeah, I have not seen it yet.
It keeps fucking starting me out with my damn axe not in my hand too, which is annoying as shit.
Huh.
Mule kicking bastard. Fuck, dude, this dude's just all over the place. Yes, I know he's behind me. I can't turn around. Fuck. Oh, you fucking whore.
It's all good.
Dude, where is he? Ah, you bastard. I want my shield. That's what I want.
Right.
He's fucking hell. I just want to die again. Listen, I fought Thor and I fought a big bear.
Right.
Oh, the big bear was funny too because it was a total Chewbacca fucking yell when he died.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it was exactly Chewbacca. Yeah. Anybody that's seen it can attest to it, man. 100%. I wish we could see it. Maybe we'll come by a bear and you can hear it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was Chewbacca all day long.
The position of the window is better, just so you know.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Your window covers the health bar in the bottom left. And,
yeah, I know.
I don't know if
Figured it was the least of my problems.
Yeah, limitation.
See more of the game.
Well,
Plus, we can just tell everybody I'll be dead most of the time.
Right, I was about to say that they want to see your fancy skills. You may have to. You may get a request from the audience, or when we get some people, they'll be like, "We can't see the health bar. We can't see this." Yeah.
Fuck, he seems extra slow right now. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck. Dude, stand still, you fucking jackass.
Yeah. This is your first outing. This first time you're playing a God of War game ever. Is that right?
Yeah, well, since the first one back in the day.
Yeah, okay. Well,
and this is a lot different from that.
It is, and they did change some mechanics in this version that some people were okay with, but there was a pretty big voice of people were not okay with.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stand still, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera's going to kill me every time, dude. Every fucking time. Fuck.
Yeah.
Goddamn camera. I hate this fucking camera, man. You see how many times these motherfuckers, everybody, it's behind. Look out behind you. Right. That's why that fucking asshole's on your back. So he can tell you that assholes are behind you.
Right.
Fucking dick. Oh, you bastard. Now I'm going to get mad and just fucking go off. Oh, you fucking camera. Damn, I fucking hate that camera. Fucker. It sucks so bad.
Right.
I have to check and see if there's some kind of option to fucking have it turn some way, even if it's just somewhat.
I can look. Let me look.
Fuck you, dickhead. God damn it. Where the fuck? God, fucking motherfucker. Oh, great. Now I got some bitches shooting at me, too. Dude.
Well, I can walk you through what I see, but that doesn't mean one of these is going to be the view.
Fuck.
You're playing with a Sony controller or a Microsoft controller?
Xbox.
Ugh, this may not.
God damn it. Fuck. I need some fucking health. Bad man. Bad man. Bad man. Finally. Kiss my dick. You fucking horse dick some bitch.
Right.
Fuck. Okay, let me check this damn okay, I got shit to add here. Yeah, it'd have been a lot easier if I'd had my shield there. I could block a lot of his crap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You said you found something?
Well, it's just the controls. I'm trying to go through the controls, but they're not Xbox controls.
Graphics
They're
and camera.
yeah, they're
Let's see here.
you know, they're PS5.
Yeah. Oh, I can up the speed anyway, so that's a plus. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, let me do that then. Just want horizontal rotational speed, really. I don't want to turn it too fast. Well, let's try it here and see what happens.
I can vouch
Oh,
for
yeah, that's fast. Jesus Christ.
better.
That's much faster. It might be too fast. We'll see. Because sometimes you know how it is, man. Wait a minute, I'm going to turn that down one, I think. I'll fucking get goddamn dizzy doing that shit. Oh, shit. I'm on high settings, by the way.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty good for the most part, but I mean, I think some of the other models and stuff, like his wife Freya, when you dream about her,
Right.
I feel like she's kind of weak looking as far as the model's concerned.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going here. Let's see. And then you get like closer to some of the other stuff too, and the textures like look bad. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. So I'm going up here. No. Here we are. So this game, right, is not doing very well.
Well, yeah, I don't know how. I'm going to be nice about it. It's a blessing and a curse. The game actually came out some time ago on the PlayStation. Four, right? Five, PlayStation 5. Yeah.
Well, when did 4 and 5? Yeah,
I believe it's 4 and 5. In any case, which I can pull that up. Let's pull that up.
The fuck?
Here we go. So to give you some actual information here, it came out November 9th, 2022. This is a Google search. It was released worldwide on November 9th, 2022, both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, marking the first cross-gen release in the God of War series. It was released for Windows, that's PC for everybody else, on September 19th, 2024. It's got a 6 out of 10 on Steam, and Google users, 96% liked it. Okay, great. It's got a 4.7 out of 5 on an audience rating, and that all this is good, but the game has got some technical issues, which you find that odd, but maybe they had technical issues porting it to PC. Maybe there was some problems that
okay, maybe after this many years.
Yeah, that does seem odd.
It seems like I heard something about memory leaks. Yeah.
Yeah, memory leaks too. Yeah,
I haven't had any issues there.
Yeah, I think what we're looking
yet.
at is,
knock on wood.
Yeah, it's going to happen while we're doing it live. It's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, now we talked about it. You the one talked about it. You brought it up.
And see, I almost feel like too, like the frame generation. Like sometimes I've got another program I could use and it may make it look better, but I find sometimes it doesn't look all that great.
Right. Yeah. I'm watching the feed in multiple places. I'm watching it on my desktop, which is laggy and it's got a big delay, but I'm looking at it on a cell phone and it's fine. I mean, I don't see iframe drops. I don't see frame drops. I don't see anything crazy crashing. It looks like the interaction's good at this time. I mean, at the moment. So I think you're okay. But yeah, the elephant in the room is what's the deal? Why is it not doing so well? Well, okay, so a lot of people who already owned a PS4, PS5, they played it. They played it since 2022. They already got their fill of the game. We've had a little political climate change, and people know what they're getting into these days because we have warnings out there that tell us, hey, somebody's working on this game or somebody's doing something to this game, and it's making it, and this game's really a good example of anti-white guy or anti, let's make the, let's find a way to woke it up or something like that. And a lot of people are asking that, is the game woke? But and the easy way to tell you is, or the easiest thing I can explain about it is, did it get DEI consultation? And the answer is yes, it did. It got it by the notorious folks at Sweet Baby Inc. So yeah, they're the ones that are.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, they're pretty notorious at this point for the DEI usage. They have practices that are not really in line with, most of the gaming world. And what I mean by that is, a lot of these companies don't cater to, and it doesn't matter what color skin you are, they don't cater to men anymore. And that's an issue.
It is a big issue.
It is. I mean,
because last time I checked, me and you happen to be dudes.
Well, most of the people who play games are still guys. They still are. And they call us toxic and all that stuff. And I'm like, this, to me, this is a weird one. This is like, some people play golf. Some people play sports. Some people, there are things that are spaces for men and there are things that are spaces for women. And like football, my God, football. I can't say that I'm probably never going to see in my lifetime. Maybe I will, but a woman playing football, I don't know. I don't know that I will.
Dude, I totally think that's going to happen. Well, I mean, I already know somebody who played in the high school level.
Right, the high school level, but I don't know that it's going to be that big of a level. But
I think it's happening in college too at one school, hasn't it? One or two.
Right.
Sure, but I'm sure it has happened at college at least one time.
Right. But what I'm talking about is hobbies in general.
Right.
We're talking comic books. And I'm not saying they were exclusively guys. I mean, there are some women that enjoy reading comics or books or
a very different kind of woman.
Right. Yeah, it's not the same. But there are women in the space, and that's fine. And is it a toxic barrier to get into it? It can be if you're not a guy. Sure. If you can't, if you can't deal with the talk that comes with Call of Duty, it's kind of tough to play Call of Duty. And now they're banning people for talking. So it's what it is. It to me is an invasion of a male space. And if you want to say we don't have a safe space, you'd be right. The male safe space we opened it up and we didn't have a problem with letting everybody in. Well, there's these companies that do this DEI stuff. and they're, they've gotten in and we've allowed them in. And now, hey, those same folks are now saying we're the toxic ones, that the space is not, they invaded our space, but they're saying the space is not safe for them. And you need to have all this inclusion, and you need to show all these practices and stuff. And did this game receive some treatment? Yes, it did. God of War has a character that was race swapped, and that was fine. The director of the game came out and said, and I think this is really just an excuse to cover his tail, but he came out and he said, the goddess or whatever, and you're going to see her here. She has the power of transformation. She can transform into something else. So she's supposed to be, it's the black lady, in the game there. And she's supposed to be pale, white, and I think redheaded. But she's been race swapped. And
well, that's Freya. Freya's pale, white, and redheaded.
Yeah, right. But they do a pretty good job with some of the Norse mythology, but there's some of the Norse mythology that they do not get right. And there's people that have pointed it out pretty thick. But all this is not the issue, really. It's right. The issue is its age. It's already been played. It had its big debut. It did well when it came out, well enough. But you got to remember, COVID had just ended. People were indoors. This game got a lot of action early. It also got a lot of flack early. People figuring out who modified this game to make Kratos a Greek character. So who modified a character? Who modified him to make him so soft? Was the key. Yeah. And it's who's responsible for this one? Well, it's the higher ups and of course Sweet Baby Inc. So all right, well, now I get it. So they're responsible, and it doesn't really say when you look at their list, it doesn't really say that they did this dialogue or they did that dialogue or they manipulated the father-son relationship to make him more soft. And what people wanted with a Kratos game is Kratos. They wanted to log in, and they wanted blood, guts, gore, violence. For sure. They wanted to solve it's a manly game. They want to solve these problems in the game. His problems, in the past, he solved his problems with anger and outlashing at the gods and all that. And now,
well, even after that fight with Thor I had, he's like, there's the God of War I remember.
Yep. Yeah.
So no shit.
Kratos is kind of this version of Kratos has kind of been toned down, and he's more in touch with his feminine side, you could say, and he's more sincere, and he's trying to protect his son. It's a father-son relationship type thing. And is it okay? It's fine. It's just that it's not the Kratos of old, and it doesn't give you that same feeling. So does that hurt your bottom line a little bit? Yeah, that's going to hurt the bottom line. Yeah, sure. It will, because some people just want to log on and slaughter gods, and that's it, take their rage out. They want to be Kratos of old, like I said. So how bad did it affect them? Well, all right, let's take a look. I can show you. This is a Steam chart, and you don't have to punch it up, but this is a Steam chart, and they're basically saying this is the original God of War, and it's very positive, overwhelmingly positive. This was January 14th, 2022. Santa Monica Studio. And it's great for, what it is. It was that kind of game. Well, if we take a look at the next tab, this is God of War Ragnarok, and God of War Ragnarok is September 19th, 2024. It's got mixed reviews, and also Santa Monica Studio, Jetpack Interactive, PlayStation Publishing LLC. And it's that's what you're seeing on screen. That's what Sean is playing. And it's it's not that it's a bad game. The mechanics are decent. It does have some bugs in it, that have apparently been ported over. It's having some conflict and such, but with Steam is not the 100%. What happened? Yeah, 100% measure. Yeah, Steam's not. I can't tell you what the PlayStation numbers are, and I'm sure the PlayStation numbers are pretty good. Are they great? I doubt it, but are they pretty good? Probably. It's not a mechanical thing, really. The game looks fine, plays fine to a point, and then you take a look at this, and this is what's telling for us is God of War Ragnarok is it's got that, and I you would think this is a respectable count. This is its release date right here, and you can see where it started, and they're at least they're above their release date at the moment, but they did dip below it. But you can see 25,000 players playing it right now. This is live, by the way. 24-hour peak, 31,000. All-time peak was yesterday at 35,615. So several people bought into the game yesterday. Well, more than several. Is the game doing okay in today's world? No, not. This is kind of like a little bit of cash grab. That's whatever's left. We were able to port it. This kind of reminds me of when they had a little bit of a cash grab between Last of Us on PlayStation 3 is what I think I played it on. Last of Us Part 1 was on PlayStation 3, and they came out with the PS4, and they remastered the Last of Us immediately for the PS4. It was a little bit of a cash grab. It felt like. And what this feels like. God of War Ragnarok, when you're looking at it, it looks like it's a little bit of a cash grab. To give you,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, to give you some perspective on the numbers, if I go to the top game at the moment on the Steam charts, God of War, so that would be Black Myth Wukong. It's double the numbers. So they have 57. This is a single player game. 57,777 players. Look at this, 441,000 24-hour peak, and the all-time peak last month, 2,415,714. So it's doing fine. And this is Black Myth Wukong.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then of course there's always the big boy, which is Space Marine 2. 68,907 players are on right now. 93,673 in its 24-hour peak, and 225,690 14 days ago on its release. If you're playing Space Marine 2, you are playing the game at the moment. But what do you see here? You see a game made for guys. Space Marine 2.
That's what I want to play too, and we're going to check that out soon.
Black Myth Wukong. Game for guys. Really? Yeah. Now I know that the Space Marine 2 guys this week basically, and I can't quote them exactly, but basically they told the DEI advisors to just go kick rocks. They told them they didn't want anything to do with them, and that's good for Space Marine 2. That's
what a lot of companies are doing now too, because they're finally fucking figuring it out. Thank God. Yeah.
This is how you know the woke narrative is on its way out the door, and the folks that are promoting it or who invaded the male space and then called it toxic and are actually work in toxic positivity work environments where they don't listen to anybody. That's how you end up with what you've got. So people that are denying it and promoting, what games are fun. Well, my God, they're doing well. Is God of War going to do okay? I mean, I don't know that it needs to. It's a fine game. It's mechanically good. It does have DEI influence in it. That's undeniable. Is it going to have a big jump? No, probably not. It's the people. If your choices are Black Myth Wukong, God of War, and Warhammer 40K, Space Marines 2, you're probably playing one of those. You're probably playing 40K Space Marines, or you're playing Black Myth. You probably are. But if you look at the Steam charts, I mean, there's still a lot of people playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's like people people need to understand that Baldur's Gate 3 is like a, I don't know. That's really hard to here. I'll do it live here. Baldur's Gate 3. There she is. So we'll do Baldur's Gate, and then you'll get an idea of how bad your game is because you didn't make it like Baldur's Gate 3. And when this game was released, when Baldur's Gate 3 was released, people said it's a new standard, and it is. And why? Does it have DEI influence? Absolutely. Is it also made for men and women? Absolutely. I mean, regular men and women. It doesn't have to be, no matter the skin color, no matter the race. Baldur's Gate satisfies a whole big ball of wax, basically. It's got 75,000 people playing right this moment. It's got 101,000 on 24-hour peak, and its all-time peak was 875,000. Why is Baldur's Gate 3 still ranking this high at this long? And if you look at the chart, let's go to the chart and go 6 months down the road. Its drop off is not that bad. Its 1 year mark is showing a drop off, but when you have that high of a peak, at one time it was amazingly high, but if you still have a concurrent 24-hour peak, really, and this many players playing, you've done something right. What did they do right? Well, they made a game that you choose your own adventure. You make the choices. If you want it, straight laced, no problem. If you want it woke, no problem. You design the characters, you pick the options. You want to be good, no problem. You want to be evil, no problem. It gave you something Captain Picard gave you. Head to the ready room and give me some options. Try to remember that, these studios, you need options. If you put options in your game, people will show up and they'll stay with you and you'll have plenty of revenue. And I hate it. I think Larian has already said that they don't plan on making another one. So I hope somebody picks it up. I hope somebody I know the fans have already picked up mods and everything, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those weeks. And then of course, PlayStation has had,
this is all a symptom of a bigger problem. It seems
it is. Yeah. So you're looking at, you're looking at the
Concord.
Yeah, we'll get there. So PS5 Pro drops November 7th, 2024. It's currently today. It's the 23rd of September. So you still got another, what do you got? 7th is 2 weeks out. Yeah, you got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to the PS5 Pro, which has already been dubbed the Pay Station. No L in there. The Pay Station Pro. So, okay, the Pay Station. Why is it called that? It's $700 with no vertical stand, one controller, and the box. $700. Why?
That's what kills me right there.
Yeah, why
vertical
is it
stand sold separately?
Oh yeah, isn't that awesome?
$799, and I can't have a fucking vertical stand for free. That little piece of flat plastic. Honestly,
not. I guess not.
Jeez.
All right, so why is the PS5 so expensive? And then if you take a look at, let's have a look at the here's the YouTube launch, and then before I hit play, you can see here thumbs up 68,000, thumbs down as of today 325,000. Yeah, you can see Linus Tech Tips over here. Why is the PS5 Pro $700? I'll try to get into it, but let's watch this 1 minute thing. We'll let it run while you're playing.
All right.
I may have to turn the volume down. I want to get copyright hit from showing a PlayStation video. That would be horrible. But the price is over the top. It's a little much, a wee bit much. I think normal pricing for a console tops out at around $500. There's an extra $200 tax added on here somehow. I don't know.
They're trying to make up for lost revenue or something.
Agreed. That's my best guess. Who's going to say that, I can give you my best guess and tell you how they've lost money. And I'm going to show you.
That. Boy, howdy. And it's not even, it's way worse than we thought it was.
Yeah.
Way
Absolutely.
worse.
Absolutely. But yeah, the pomp and circumstance, well, it's came and went. And I think, yeah, we don't have to see Linus's video, but yeah, you could hit cancel. But yeah, is it that much? Absolutely that much. So why? Well, we got a little bit of insight with Concord this past week. Let's see. It's Colin Moriarty. I'm trying to see where he posted. He posted on September 20th. Like I said, today's 23rd. So it's not that old. And Colin here over on X said he spoke extensively with someone who worked on Concord. It's so much worse than you think. It was internally referred to as the future of PlayStation with Star Wars-like potential. Star Wars-like potential.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. And a dev culture of toxic positivity halted any negative feedback. So if you worked at the company and you were dared do what a critic does and say, hey, did you phone this? Did you phone this in? Is this Frumpy Dumpy? Does it sound familiar, Sean? Is this Frumpy Dumpy costume? Did you phone this in? Did you use AI? You said something like that got you fired, that you lost your job, or you got sent to the HR department. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. But I looked it up, and it looks like most of what Colin is saying is provable. It's the bottom line here is it made it cost not 200 million, which you and I talked about in our video. It's 400 million. Now, how did it get to 400 million? Because that is record breaking. And it's Sony Interactive purchased the studio. And we think, as far as I can tell from the sources I've read, it looks like the studio purchase price is included in that. So if they paid 200 million for the studio just to put out, they were that confident that Concord was going to be the next best thing. They spent at least 200 million on the studio, or somewhere around there estimated, and then another 200 million on the game. That is a ton. That is a lot of money out of nowhere.
It's insane, dude.
So did that happen? I don't know. Again, everything's secondhand, and Sony keeps a lot of things really quiet. There's no way to know. There's no way to know with Sony. But let's see, that was what was this? The 20th? Yeah. Now you're looking at this guy, American Truck Songs, and this says new. And new sources tell me the staff are still in limbo at Firewalk Studios 2 weeks after Concord was taken offline. Director Ryan Ellis has stepped down from the role as some hope for the best, but fear the worst for the recently acquired Sony studio. So Sony has, I guess they went, full bore into this, and they created an animation for, it's like the Love, Death, and Robots show. I don't know if you watch that, but it's a decent show. But they've created a Concord animation. They've done, they thought this thing was going to be, the best thing ever. And it, of course, did not turn out that way. And it looks like that it was a toxic environment to work in, and this toxic positivity. This is new to me. Toxic positivity. What a thing to say. But it's basically anti, 90% of who buys your game. If you know who buys your game and you don't cater to 90% of your audience, how can there be that many people that work at this company, that don't know their target audience? How can that be? So that means to me that whoever their advisors were, whoever their bean counter people are, they're not based in reality. So somebody at Sony is dropped the ball, and apparently will likely fall on their sword for such an amount of money going out and doing this. Nobody would be looking forward to seeing anything like this happen again. I wouldn't think. I mean, usually the bottom line is important, but they need to try to make that money back. Well, how do they make that money back? They don't have a lot of new game offerings, and you're playing one of their new game offerings. It's not really a new game. It's a game from a couple of years back, but that's a Sony game. You're playing it right now.
Right.
So, there you go. You're looking at a game company trying to make something for Sony. Sony backed them with a lot of money and then dropped them like a rock within 2 weeks, made history. That's amazing. And then now still has ties to all this. The game director is out, or director Ryan Ellis has stepped down. And just for the layman's out there, or anybody who comes in, if somebody says somebody stepped down in the corporate world, that means they literally got fired and got the option to quit. So they it likely, I mean, I wasn't there, so likely he got the option to quit so he could hang on to some dignity.
Yeah,
even though it looks like he didn't give dignity to anybody who had a respectful I've got an idea, and that did not go well. It was such a bubble to work in this environment that if you couldn't say anything nice, you couldn't say anything positive regarding the regular gaming audience that you might be trying to not target. If you didn't target the right people, the right audience, then you were out of control, or you were thrown under the bus or ganged up on. It does sound like it sounds like a culture that needs checked up on. And I'm 100% sure the Japanese will send somebody to clean up. It'll take a second, but they'll do it. And they'll make sure that, I think they'll make sure that this kind of money spent won't happen again. I mean, because it's a devastating loss on a grand scale. And there may be even more money involved, which is, wow. I mean, really? More money? And they're not learning from their counterparts either. Also, the game you're playing right now has less blood and gore than normal.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It doesn't have as much blood and gore. Now, that's trying to appeal to another audience, like China. So it's they're trying to sock it into a different audience.
Yeah, which I pointed out, everybody's playing Black Myth Wukong in China anyway, so it's not like it matters.
Right. But when you log in to play Kratos, what are you looking for? Blood, gore, guts, violence. You want to get it on with the gods and make sure you're slaughtering them. And that's what the deal was. That's the big deal of Kratos. And I think that's great. At least we can go back and play those games because you can get hard copies. You can get them on eBay. You probably digitally download them unless they change watch them go back and remaster the old versions to not have anything in them, censor them and take them for a DEI ride. That would be some of the dumbest. I mean, I don't know I'm afraid there's going to be such a course correction that some of these people are just going to blow up. I mean, there's just no, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm looking. I mean, I'll keep up with what's going on. But we've already gone from, if you've gone from overwhelmingly positive in 2022, it was for regular God of War, to mixed reviews in 2024 God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, you might want to take a look and listen to your audience just a little bit better. Take some insider information to, with a grain of salt. But if you're not listening to your audience and you can't even recognize your audience, you're already in trouble. You're already in real trouble. I mean, who in their right mind would loan people money to make a game for less than 10% of the gaming community? I don't know, but it's happening. And we see it over and over and over and over. And it's happening in movies. It's happening in TV shows. It's happening in comic books. It's happening in literature. It's happening all over the place. And one of the big first things they do is change the lore. And like we've seen with, it's huge. And so, are they changing the lore on God of War here? They're kind of changing it because he's not the same kind of player. It's not the same kind of thing. It's not you don't get that feel, that manly man, he's too he's too effeminate at this point, which is really bad. Can you imagine somebody 10 years ago told me Kratos was going to be an effeminate thinking man by the time he hits 2024? I'd have told them they're out of their minds. But no, whatever.
I haven't come across anything too effeminate yet. There's been some dreams with his wife, and
yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as to call it feminine yet, but I mean, he's definitely. He has more feelings than he should.
I don't want to spoil it for you because you're playing it, and I want you to have a good experience. But to tell you about it before you get there is going to spoil it a little, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to tell you because you're going to have an audience and such. But yeah, you're talking about what you think. You are talking about I'm pretty sure this happened in the last episode, but I'm pretty sure he gets to talk to a woman here, and I think her name is man, I can look it up, but I think her name is, it's not Freya. That's the wife. It's like Freg. I can't even pronounce it, but basically it was the mother of Balder, and Kratos killed Balder in I think the last game. I'm not a historian on this game myself, but I think Kratos killed Balder to protect his son. And what ends up happening in this game that people have already stated, they're like, what's the big effeminate thing, is the mother of Balder is constantly down or talking down to and condescend. It's to Kratos in this, where the Kratos of old would just rip her head off. He was just, he'd look at her and be like, you dare complain to me? I was protecting my son, and then rip her head off. That doesn't happen in this. And this has been happening since the travesty of Last of Us 2, where, and I'm going to spoil that because that is horrible. That's a horrible game. The Last of Us 2 kills off the main character, allows you to play as the person who kills off the main character. And then at the end of the game, doesn't allow you the retribution to kill off the character that killed the main character. I know that's as bland as I can make it. And that is, Lord. It is a horrible game. It is not something to go by. And it was some of the very start of some of the DEI problems that we have in video games. And I'm without mentioning names, that I can't see The Last of Us Part 3 being good in any way if it's still affected by any of that political nonsense, but it might. And that's also a Sony game. It will be a Sony game. It'll head out, and we're going to be
they must have just stupid amount of money to be able to lose.
Yeah,
400 million.
Yeah, if you can just call that a Tuesday. I can't call that a Tuesday, but if you can, more power to you.
So let's see, the PlayStation 4 Pro, what was its price? Was it $499? Goddamn cat's going off again.
Oh, the cat? Yeah, well, it's live. We're doing it live. Let me look and see how much the PlayStation was. That's the cool part, is I can look it up.
Because I'm thinking I want to say it's $499. It might have been $599, but I think I remember it being $499.
Well, you mean the 4 or the 4? 4 the 4 Pro?
4 Pro.
4 Pro. Okay. Oh, I hear the cat.
Crazy.
The 1 terabyte console. What you talking about? The 1 terabyte, right?
Yeah, it was the first one that came out.
Wow. This says PlayStation. Well, that's one
$399.
Yeah, one that's currently available.
I mean, I've got one sitting right here. I want to say it was either $399 or $499.
Yeah, there's some online right now for about $180 to $200, but trying to find one at its original release price, that's kind of tough. But I think you're right. I think it was around. I think it was around.
I gotta go deal with this while you're talking. I'm figuring that out. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll just look for it.
Live television, Jesus.
Right. It's going to happen. It looks like wow, can't even put a Google. I don't know. Maybe they've quashed it, is what they call it. But it looks like $400 to $420. Depends on which version you got. If you got the drive or not. If you got 1 terabyte or not. If you got, depends on what you did, which bundle you bought. It's hard to say what they were. So I'm going to guess around $400 to $450 is what you paid for a PS4 in the day.
Right. So we're talking damn near $300 difference now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's big.
Yep.
So I have to believe that they're trying to fix the Concord and Ragnarok issue.
I do. Yeah. I think they lost so much money and they banked so heavily, bet on this DEI
It's really
horse.
Concord.
And then, that's what I'm saying. Concord was the name of the horse. They bet on this DEI horse called Concord that absolutely took them down the drain on funding and their gaming development and gaming department. And since it did, it looks like across the board, they're having to, it seems like their numbers are, they're not high, and smaller studios are beating the pants off of them. And that's bad. That's really bad. I mean, they obviously do not know what gamers want currently. And that's a problem. That's when you make a product and you're so out of touch with reality and your player base that you think your player base is one way and your player base is absolutely not that way. That's a bad deal. That's man, that is biting into an apple, and and it tastes like a pepper.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm curious how much that money is like. I guess out of their whole bank account, like how much of that hurt them? Like what percentage of that was their wealth?
Unknown. We may never find that out because it's I mean, we're lucky to find out like Doctor Who or Star Wars or something like that. And the only reason we get to find that out, man, is because it happened in Europe or it happened in Britain and they're required by law to report it. Asia, not so much, and I think like Ragnarok, God of War Ragnarok is it's Santa Monica. So that's California. I don't think they have to report it. I don't think there's a law that says, hey, show us where you got your funding for this game. Oh, well, we ripped off, with our DEI script, we ripped off a couple of retirement accounts with BlackRock and some other retirement communities. And, okay. And how did we pay for Acolyte? Well, we had these toxic, white, straight, people that we decided to rip off. And who was that? And that's, I mean, to me, it's like ESPN paid for, and I know it's not just white men because there's more than white men watching ESPN. But yeah, it's a toxic thing for them. And they go, oh, we don't mind taking money from these kind of people as they are the enemy. And I think that's what we're seeing. I think you're seeing people say these are the enemy and we're going to do this. And I'm like, yeah, that's your audience, you idiots. That's not your enemy. That's who you're. It's just like, how tone deaf are you? And how much more are you going to put into it? And how much, I mean, it's like a playbook. It's like the playbook that they go by is absolutely horrible. It's
between Disney and Sony now, two huge companies losing their ass with this DEI stuff.
Right. Yeah, they
I'm
couldn't.
hoping that it'll get rid of. I mean, like we already know everybody's getting rid of theirs.
Yeah.
I just hope that this is a learning experience, and maybe they'll start listening to what the players want and what the viewers want for TV shows and stuff like that, or suffering from the same thing.
Well, that's the killer thing about literature. Books are for sale, comic books as well, and then gaming. My God, D&D. Oh my God, D&D is covered left and right with these politics, and that's horrible. D&D is no longer. It's a shadow of its former self. I could talk about that for a while. D&D is not the same at all. And they tore up lore, and they tore up. I mean, listen, that's just a side story, and just stay away from that one. But they really screwed up really bad there. Well, with TV and movies and a lot of these other things, these things are fictitious. They're not real. These are not real worlds. These are things that we like to do, and we want escapism from reality. But when this happens in reality, it doesn't last long. And what I'm talking about is Bud Light, Tractor Supply, Harley Davidson, anybody who tried to go woke, who eventually, figured it out. And it didn't take long to figure out. It's these companies that are under the influence of a cult-like atmosphere of, hey, we want to create a new audience. We think your older audience is absolutely wrong and not good people. And we don't want anything to do with your older audience. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's really bad. That is really cool when you throw that and it comes back. That's really cool. I like that. Hey, you made a friend. That's cool. I'm watching a little bit laggy of a feed, but I'm watching you throw the axe and hit the ice and then freeze it and then come back. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's some cool aspects to this game, but
yeah, the mechanics are great. It's just like I said, they softened him up. I'm not saying the game's bad. I'm saying all I was saying was, is it affected by DEI? Yeah.
It's just a product of the time we live in, like everything it seems.
And that's why it's got the numbers that it does. It's what I think is when you've got a select group of people that they won't even give it a chance. Here you are giving the game a chance. There are a bunch of people that wouldn't be caught dead playing this, and they won't be playing. What was the game before this? Besides Concord. Okay, so you had this, and then you got Concord before this, and then before that they had Justice League, the Justice League game, and you won't catch people playing that game either. I mean, these folks have lost an audience that did vote with their wallets. That is going to affect their bottom line on any future gaming endeavor. Anything they drop, they should expect 50 to 70% of that audience, easy, if not more, is going to vote with their wallet and say, "Hey, I don't want to be preached to. I don't want to be talked to. Please don't, do this to my escapism, my entertainment. You're invading a male space and then saying we're bad." Well, we're not bad outside of our space, but in our space, we can act like we want. And now we can't even do that. So, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying about Call of Duty. You can't, I think Bungie is already jumped the wagon on like banning people for I guess verbally abusing a player in the game. You can't even do that anymore. You can't tell somebody how bad they are or how crappy they are at the game. You can't say,
I mean, it's ridiculous. It all goes. That's because they don't want us to own any of this stuff and have any right to be. They can't ban us from stuff if we pay money and have a physical copy of it and all that stuff.
Right. Which, I skipped that, but we should actually talk about that. One more thing in this arsenal of stupidity is if I go back and I look at God of War here and we scroll down, and this is the very positive God of War. Add to the cart. $49 is still $50. This is a mature 17 plus ESRB, blood and gore, intense violence, strong language. That's great. All right. Well, this is great. This is God of War. This is from January 14th of 2022. All right. Watch this. God of War Ragnarok, the one you're playing and seeing on the screen right now, mixed reviews, September 19th, 2024. You scroll down. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, mature, 17 plus. Okay, seems the same, right? And you go up here, right here. I know it's really tiny writing on the screen and you're not going to be able to see it, but you'll see it on the Steam page. It says, notice, PlayStation Network account is required, subject to the PlayStation terms of service and user agreement. And they give you a link to the PlayStationNetwork.com. And I'm like, are you kidding? So you can buy the game on Steam. That's great. But then you got to sign up for a PlayStation Network account. And
which
that's
is totally unnecessary.
That's not free. I don't think it's free.
Yeah, well, I think they have they did anyway. I don't know if they do, but they did have a free version.
At a time?
Yeah.
Well, over here it says, huh?
Yeah, I mean, like they had, like you remember Xbox Live Silver?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
It's like that.
Well,
so you can sign up and you can get basic access to stuff. So I mean, it's not like you have to pay extra for it.
Right.
I mean, you can. They have like the high end version where you get access to a bunch of games, just like Xbox Live Gold when they had Gold. Now it's like what, Ultimate or something like that.
Yep, I think so. But over here in the bottom right, it requires third-party account. PlayStation Network supports linking to the Steam account, so they get to see everything you bought on Steam. They get to mine your data. That is what they get to do when you click that button. Requires agreement. Requires agreement to a third-party EULA, end user license agreement. God of War Ragnarok EULA, and I was like, oh, wow. So are you going to lose some more players? Sure. Yeah, you're going to lose some more players because you're going to make them have a PlayStation Network account. Are you crazy?
Yeah, for no reason.
Right. Yeah. Well, if we go back and we look at God of War from 2022, this one, it requires agreement to a third-party EULA. Okay, great. But no account needed. You buy this for $50, it's yours. It's on Steam. You can download it. It's on your PC. Switch, you get a new PC, no problem. You just re-download it from Steam, no problem. You buy this, and you're dealing with Sony's third-party account information, which will mine you. It's really come to that. And I'm looking at let's look at Baldur's Gate. Oh my God, can I punch up Baldur's Gate regularly? I guess I can do it here. I don't have to look at God of War anymore. So let's look at Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3. Overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. Of course it is. Absolutely. Can't say enough good things about it. It's got options. Requires agreement to third-party EULA. That's it. That's all it requires. Okay. Let's try Black Myth Wukong.
Well, first of all, this is a single-player game. It has no business being on any network.
You would think
PlayStation
that, right?
Network or whatever you want to fucking call it.
Yeah, you would think that, but that's not the case. Black Myth Wukong.
If it had some kind of multiplayer aspect to it, and it needed the PlayStation backbone, fine. I understand that. I get it. But there's no reason for this game to have the PSN, and I'm proving that right now.
Yeah, you don't need it. Yeah. Black Myth Wukong, overwhelmingly positive, August 19th, 2024. And it says incorporates a third-party DRM, de novo, okay? And it does require an agreement to their EULA. All right. So that's Black Myth Wukong, but it doesn't require a PlayStation account. Let's look up, what was the last one? Warhammer Space Marine.
Now I'm stuck. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
September 9th, 2024 release. Very positive. And we scroll down. It requires an agreement to a third-party EULA, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 EULA, and that's fine. And I can tell you with Space Marine, there's PvP there. You can actually PvP in Space
Which
Marine.
makes sense. Yeah. So I would like, if they had a PSN thing on that, you couldn't really, balk at that.
No, you couldn't. I mean, are you going to PvP in God of War? Because that used to be why you would get the PlayStation account, so that you could play with friends. Yeah. Or it's a single player, like you said, it's a single player game. You can play with friends. What are you doing?
I wonder if they're using it just to. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was going to say just to match people to say hello to each other, but that'd be stupid to just have a chat in the game.
It would be. Yeah, it'd be like, what are you doing?
Here, I'm just. Oh, hey, friend, I'm playing God of War. Oh, yeah, me too. Right. Let's sit here and chat about it while we play it in two separate. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's nuts.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm so lost right now.
But yeah, I think we've covered it. We can see why, and they've lost a bunch of money, and so they're trying to force some things on people and force money. They want you to pay for their mistakes, is how I feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
We would like you to pay for our mistakes. You want to pay for our mistakes? That'd be great.
Dude, $300 more since the last version of a Pro.
Right.
It's fucking stiff.
Yeah, it's lunacy, dude.
I'm
Absolutely.
going to get back in this boat because I don't know what to do.
I've been following along, but it's kind of hard to. I'm having my phone feed is up to date, but my what do you call it? My desktop feed is not up to date. But it does look good. And we may
I think it could look better.
Probably, but I this is like a first attempt having me and you and a live stream, and maybe one day maybe have Brian, who knows, we may actually add more people.
For sure.
But it's kind of cool because I don't think you're going to get copyright hit when the main window here, your window, playing the game it's got our commentary, and I'm showing you clip here, clip there, but we're not running music in the background or anything crazy. It's just me and you talking. So it's kind of like it's a multi thing. It's a live stream of the game, plus a multitask of, I'm giving you a little update on what's happened this past week and a little update on Concord, which is worth hearing, because it is crazy stuff that more comes out about this, the crazier it gets.
Right. Because you just think, okay, well, Concord's gone. That's the end of it. We're not going to hear any more about it. And then it just the money keeps going up.
Yeah.
It's just insane, man.
Right.
This goddamn camera is what's really bugging me about this game. There's not much. Overall, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But this camera sucks.
Right. Like I said, I think there are some complaints about that thing, about the camera. But I've heard from multiple people in the past that they don't like this perspective or view, or would like
that's
to be
what I
an
was gonna
option
say earlier.
It would be nice if it was an option.
Yeah, I wish I could zoom out.
Yep.
And make him just smaller.
Yep.
Like in the old game, the original game.
Yep.
So I don't know.
It's just poor choices. We don't give a crap. We want to be innovative, and we want to tell you what you like. And I'm like, really? That's not how it works, buddy. We tell you if the game is good or not. You don't tell us. But I appreciate you trying. You're welcome. You're welcome to try. But I'll try it myself, and I'll tell you if it's worth a flip. Be happy to.
I forgot I got my shield back.
Yeah. These out of touch people, man, I don't know.
I know, man. Tell me about it. There's too many of them.
Yeah. Well, it's like a cult. That's at this point, it's a toxic positivity cult. You didn't hear toxic positivity from me. You heard that. I've never seen anybody refer to these folks like this as a toxic positivity group. But Colin Moriarty, that I showed you the X post on, his words, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then I can see where it's cult like, and where if you dare, you speak up, you dare say that my game is this way and my game is that way and this is not going to sell. And I'm like, yeah, I dare. I have a sack. That's what we used to say. So
Yeah, right.
I have a sack. I'm okay with letting you know. And then they say, well, you're fired. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely. This is what I told you about Favreau in Acolyte. I bet Favreau has several times has contemplated, I'll just show myself the door, you know. And
Right.
I don't even know if it's going well. And they're keeping all that quiet. The Mandalorian Grogu bit, I don't know if that's going well. This week there's some news about the Rey movie and the feminist activism lady who was in charge of it all is, you know, canceled, and they're not doing it. And I'm like, really? I mean, you can't tell with these folks. And like I said, and you said it too, the Disney is part of the problem. Until they change their ways, people are going to keep voting with their wallet. They got very lucky with their lightning in the bottle. What do you call it? Warner Brothers. I guess it's Warner Brothers they bought out. It's with their lightning in the bottle, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman phenom of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that's
not Disney. That's Warner Brothers that Disney
right.
bought and inherited. So it's not happening again.
Fox, not Warner Brothers.
Or Fox. Yeah, my bad. Fox. Yeah. So it's Fox.
And then that other one, Despicable Me 2. I mean, like they had 2 back-to-back movies that saved their ass pretty much.
Yep. Also this week I saw that the Inside Out 2, and this was Disney news, which is really bad because they're having bad PR all week this week. But Inside Out 2, somebody spilled the beans on somebody came out and said, make it less gay before it released. And I was like, oh my God. You know, because Disney is they're just covered in nonsense.
They love the gay.
Yeah, it's DEI nonsense. But apparently Inside Out 2 was extremely gay. And they had to dial it. They had to police themselves and dial it back. And I was like, wow, okay. So I can't tell you what they're doing. I don't know why. I don't know why they do what they do. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh. And the show, barely oxygen is needed for the TV show that came out. What is it? And I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to see it. So at this point, barely oxygen is needed to say that Agatha all along is going by the Acolyte playbook this week, and they're going play by play. You know. On coming out and saying that the show is the gayest Marvel show ever, not the gayest Star Wars ever, but the gayest Marvel show. This is not the way to start your PR campaign. And I know you and I said it, and Brian said it in the beginning. You don't start out your things. This is like saying, this is the gayest. Listen, this is the gayest Ragnarok, you know, Kratos experience ever. Well, technically, kind of it is, you know, it probably is on a scale. He's not gay, but I'm just saying, you know, this is the way that they approach things. Disney approaches things, and I'm like, you're out of your freaking mind. So they did this with Agatha all along, and I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard Agatha all along is kind of like a from them, it's the gayest Marvel ever. The actors and actresses in the show have said this on the red carpet. I've heard them say it's already canceled. It's not going to get a second season. That you don't want to say that on the red carpet. I've heard them talk about it so much that they negate their audience just right off the bat. And then the show drops. I haven't seen it yet. The wife and I are going to see it, but and we will watch it. But I've heard from some people already that I do trust that the show is not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. It's not disconnected dialogue bad as Acolyte was, or you know what I mean? It's got that. It might have some interest for some people, but should Disney have even gone there to begin with? Probably not. It's not a kids show. It's like Acolyte. It's not a kids show. It's not for kids. Of course, now Deadpool and Wolverine, not for kids. So
putting the gay shit in kids' stuff is just ridiculous.
yeah.
It's just grooming shit.
Well,
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here, man. I'm about at my wits' end. This is one of those
Huh?
moments where I just want to hit the reset button on the console.
Well, it's got to be a mechanic issue. I haven't played the
It
second.
is. It's something to do with these fucking geysers, but okay, so I can do that one. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do though.
It says maybe we can get a better vantage point. So they want you to go.
Yeah, I know.
up,
yeah,
right? How do you
no
go
shit.
up?
So I go up and I look at nothing.
Well, you must have to go up. So let's go up.
Oh, I've been up a bunch of times. There ain't shit up here.
Keep going up. See if you can go higher. You may not be able
Can't.
to. Can't go higher.
No, I haven't been able to find anywhere.
Okay.
I'm trying to go all over the place out here.
Do you see anything like where the end spot is where you're supposed to go to? Like you start here and then you're going somewhere.
No.
You don't. So it
No.
doesn't show an end spot.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm trying to get this geyser's one open, one shut. So this fucking little wheel right here will go to open this door. Because
Okay.
if you get in the canoe and you go look across the way over there, see, like right now, that wheels.
Wait, turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Go back. Go back left. You're a little delayed. You can't go over there. You can't get over there.
No,
Not there. Not there.
I can
To the
go
left.
down. That's it.
Mm-mm. The yeah, I see.
No, I can't go over here.
No. There, you can't get across to that. Yeah. These are the
Can't go
bridges
down.
out. That's where you climbed up.
I can go down.
Yeah.
I can't
What's
do
the-
nothing. Can't go
Hmm.
around. I'm about to just strangle that cat.
No strangling the cat.
Sick of her. So I don't know. I mean, fuck, dude.
Can't see, can't tell.
Great, now I'm stuck. See these things, that wheel's going. I gotta somehow get these fuckers to put those wheels and open that thing.
Right.
Just I don't even care anymore. I'm ready to say fuck it, dude. Like I really don't like this game that much.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, if I'm honest.
So
it hadn't been that fun for me.
Right.
I mean, because for one thing, this is one of my pet peeves with games.
Yeah.
Like you get me to a place like this, and I'm sitting here dicking around for God knows how long.
Right.
Honestly, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're about to call this one because I'm getting real irritated real fast.
Well, you can always
And listen, I had since we're talking about different games, let me just update everybody. Like I had to uninstall Star Wars Outlaws to make room for this. This is a 180 gig game.
woo.
By the way. Yeah, hefty. And I have turned off my Ubisoft Connect account. So I have checked out Outlaws for the grand total of $20.
Still,
God damn it. She somehow got in here.
Huh?
You're kidding me right now, dude. About to lose my fucking shit.
Maybe she just wanted to see you. She ran away. That's
Dog's
fine.
out. She's in. She better not come in here fucking with me. Well, I mean, she's in here. Just don't want to hear from her.
Right.
Y'all can see how games affect me. I do not like this shit.
Right.
This right here is a bad game. Wait, where's this? Where did this come from? How did I get up here? Oh yeah, I've been here earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I came back. See, so like, yeah, you get to a point like this, and I mean, like, if the game was exciting for me, I would keep going, keep trying.
Yeah.
Just even to keep this live stream going, I don't even care. That's how pissed I am right now about it.
It's all good. I mean, I think I got
I
all.
mean, like and then maybe it's one thing because I'm not listening. I'm trying to listen to you. I can't listen to the kid sit there and give me his little hints. I know he wants me to go high, but we go high. I don't see nothing fucking up there. I've been up there. I don't know how many times.
Well, I do see one of the complaints. Maybe it's on Steam. One of the complaints is they give too many hints, is what people are saying. And I was like, really? Because
Well,
I've only seen
remember
the
what
one.
I said about every time you die, like there's checkpoints aplenty. I mean, like, dude, like you take 5 steps, checkpoint, another 5 steps, checkpoint.
Wow.
And most of the time, no, I mean, I would say that's a part of the game I actually like.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just want to pick up a game and play. I don't want to think that hard.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm thinking way too fucking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, there are puzzle games that I want to challenge my mind, and when I want that, I will play those.
Right.
This is a fucking war game, in my opinion. I'm not here to fucking figure out how to fucking square peg goes in the round hole shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the answer to the puzzle. I haven't played this. I haven't. Again, this would be a good Brian question. I blame Brian. He's not here. Poor Brian, but he's having to work, folks. He's not into it. But I do believe he played this on the place. Well, he played it on the PlayStation. I think back after release 2022. So he would know play by play, probably. I don't know if he'll remember everything, but he probably would know this. So
you know, I mean, I can freeze this thing for all the fucking good it does, so I can walk across it.
Right.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know.
If you want to continue, I'll look it up. But I don't know that you may want to break.
I really don't care. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, we're 91 minutes into this stream. It's been entertaining.
Oh, we've talked about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And hopefully Sony will make all their money back on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and the world will all be right again, and they can make another shitty game that'll take 8 years.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on it, but
step away, come back.
This is probably going to get uninstalled as soon as we're done with this live stream.
That bad? Okay.
But well, first of all, yeah, like I already said, my hard drive's full.
Yeah.
I want to play Space Marine, and I think that's a much better game deserving of my hard drive space.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would much rather relive this live stream another couple of days with Space Marine 2 if you're going to be around.
Well, the Space Marine 2 single player game is beyond outstanding. Right. I mean, it's very short. It's not long for as far as gaming is concerned. It's very short. It's about, I think, 6 to 6.5 hours total play time, and that's fine. It's just that the game is so popular, and then people are being so demanding that it is getting some updates, and they are working on some updates this week with the game, and it's doing well. It doesn't have game breaking problems that mess with it that bad.
It's probably picking up a lot of Helldiver 2 crowd too.
Right. Yeah, but this,
because they managed to fuck with what it would have been a great game into not so great game now.
Yeah, well, they had a community manager issue, and then they had you only get one chance, and really that's just the way life is. That way too. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, and with gaming, you only get one chance on release. And if you put out a beta test or an alpha test or something like that, man, you better be super competent. I mean, it better be the greatest thing ever, and you better get good numbers, because if you see that nobody shows up for your alpha or your beta and nobody cares about your game, that doesn't mean let's go full court press Concord and dump it in 2 weeks after your beta test flops like a fish out of water. If you look at careful preparation alpha, you're talking Baldur's Gate 3. I hate to harp on it, but they had it was like a GoFundMe campaign. I even funded Baldur's Gate. I gave them money early, and I could only play the first chapter. And I did that a year.
I figured it out.
You did? All right. Well,
Yep.
cool. We'll see. You just needed more time.
You know what's funny is I knew that's what I needed to do earlier, but I went up there and I looked at the thing. I don't know. I think we were talking, and my brain's was just not getting there.
It frees the thing up.
Yeah, it opened the door now, so I can get through there.
There you go.
I still think. I mean, I'm not. Now that I'm through, I'm still not changing my opinion, man. I still think that's bullshit.
Right. Well, this is not exactly what Space Marine 2 would be like. Space Marine 2 would be you're being overrun with Tyranids. You're playing a game that is overrunning you. That the single, I mean, if you haven't seen the single player experience in Space Marine 2, it's a treat. Like I said, it just doesn't.
There are people.
There are people that are playing it twice and 3 times because they enjoyed it so much. It is cool. It's grotesque and gruesome and bloody and gory and very non-Kratos like. It's very non-Kratos like. So I think
the people should know too that I'm the type of guy who does Flight Simulator every day.
Yeah.
And just recently installed Train Simulator 5.
Right.
So, you know, I got a different kind of taste in games than many people do.
Right.
But I have an eclectic taste. I like to play a lot of different kind of stuff. I really want that chest right there, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it.
Oh.
I don't know where I'll get it from. How will I get up there? Can I get out? I don't think I can get out anywhere.
Like Brock, yeah. There's some kind of controversy with the dwarves as well, by the way. There's another, it's a DEI controversy, and I don't know what it is, but there's another controversy with the dwarves. I didn't look into it too deeply, and that's because I'm not playing it, but it had already it's off my radar. I mean, it was off my radar already. So I go by, you know, previews and what you do and what other people do. I'm more interested in the player experience. I'm less interested in. Does it?
Can I tell you this?
Go ahead.
I had more fun playing Outlaws.
Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah. Star Wars to me was it had some pretty bad bugs, and that I don't know if that's an Ubisoft problem or not.
I didn't like the third person, the reticle, man. Like I couldn't get used to, like, I felt like I was looking in one direction by the way she was looking, and the reticle was kind of off to your right or whatever. And it's real hard for me to get adjusted to that. Yeah, like I would have rather it just been like first person or something. I don't know. Or I've played other third persons where it wasn't cocked off to the side so bad. I don't know. There's just ways you can do it to mitigate that kind of issue. And I just felt like it caused my aim to be kind of jacked at first. Now I don't know which way I fucking came, dude. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's all right.
I want to get up on that fucking thing right there.
Yeah, you said you were trying to get to the treasure chest. That's what you're trying to do.
Chest, but I think it's probably like you got to go around the other side of it.
I don't know. But I agree with you. Some of this, you're not going to experience, I don't think, from what I've seen, you're not going to experience like a dullating sensation playing Space Marine 2. If anything, your heart rate's going to be up. You're going to be, you might be stressed. You're going to have a lot happening to you on the screen. You're going to be overrun. It'll be swarm-like behavior from some of the Tyranids. The Tyranids are for those that have never played, a Tyranid is, if you've ever seen Starship Troopers, it's the monsters in Starship Troopers, the ones that, I did my part, those monsters coming for the people in that, which is a brilliant movie, Paul Verhoeven. Anyway, 1997.
Shit. What was I gonna say? Never mind. Go ahead.
Well, I don't have anything else. I was just saying that
you said something. I was gonna. I don't forget what it was.
Space Marines. Space Marine 2.
Oh. Well, the main reason I'm so into this is because I've been asking myself. So every Warhammer game that comes out, is not real. It's a turn-based game, just about almost every single one of them, and I can't stand those games.
Yeah,
but I like the. I've never played Warhammer, but
yeah,
40K specifically, I like 40K the best. But I just like the look of it and everything. And I thought, man, it would just be so much better if somebody make a first person shooter or something, or third person or some shit, just anything other than a turn based game. And I found out that they had made Space Marine and I'd never gotten to play it or whatever. So now that Space Marine 2 is out, I'm like, okay, I really got to give this a chance. And, and then I hear everybody just gushing about it.
Yep.
It's kind of a no brainer. I got to get on that.
Well, it's the, and I'm pretty sure I can look it up and see, and I'm you may get flagged if I do this, but I doubt it. I mean, you probably won't get flagged. Let's jump off the PlayStation network here, and let's look at let's go way back. So Starship Troopers game. Let's just see. Let's do it live. You see this? IGN 1 month ago, although it's hard to trust anything IGN says after giving Concord a 7 out of 10.
I'm telling you, man.
But this is the official Starship Troopers Extermination official trailer, Gamescom 2024. So I'll click on this. If IGN won't frickin', flag you, great. That'd be great. It'll take me a second because I'm lagging out here a little bit. But
let me get her out of here 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I'll pause this until you come back so you can see it. It's only 1 minute, 36 seconds, but it got to load.
Come here. Wait. Oh, man. These kids are driving me crazy today. The kids, man. These kids today. The fuck was that? Oh, I was hearing noises. It's the fucking game in my headphones. I'm like, what?
Right?
It's like some kind of dog barking or something.
Yep. Oh, that one's going to load right away. That figures. This one's going to load right away. Okay. Let's see. Do they have? Look, they've got something to get Starship Troopers.
What am I doing here?
All right. I'm going to try to show you this. Let's try this. There we go.
Isn't there a Starship Troopers game that just recently came out? It was like a RTS, I think.
Well, that's what I'm talking to you about right now. I'm showing it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it's all right. You'll see that this is, when was this? This is a month ago. Let's check out Helldivers. Helldivers was 8 months ago. Warhammer 2 weeks ago. Okay. All right. So Helldivers, 46,000 up, 820 people disliked it from PlayStation. I'm going to hit play, but all three of these games are very similar. You'll notice this one is like a, I guess you could call it, Helldivers 2 is a Starship Troopers knockoff is what it is. And it's kind of taking advantage of that IP, which we've talked about before. And this, I did buy this game and I did play this game, and it wasn't expensive. It was like $20. It was great in the beginning. It ran into a DEI problem, and that was an issue. And I'm like, okay, but the game itself, it had bugs, and it was cool, and it had a lot of crazy mechanics and blah blah blah. A 4-man fire team going in. It was fun. Not much to it, and I didn't play a single player game in this. So all right, well that's let's just go. That's 8 months ago. That was the preview for that. Then you got Warhammer a couple weeks back. When was Starship Troopers? A month ago. So I'm going to hit play. And you tell me. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. So this is Gamescom 2024, and we're getting it again. We're getting something very similar than that we're already looking at here. We're looking at, but these are like I don't. You could say they're OG, but they're technically OG for the movie, I guess, because 40K was way before Starship Troopers. People were playing 40K much earlier than 1997. So 40K is the OG. I mean, it's just the way it is. Space Marine is the OG. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't count this out. Starship Troopers I have not played it yet, but this is, like I said, this is the Gamescom 2024 trailer. It's got some feet to it. It's got the big bugs in the game. I don't know if it's uncensored. I don't know what it's got in it otherwise, but is it, how big of a deal is it? I don't know. I don't know. I hadn't played it yet. When I give you firsthand information, I'll give it to you. But it's not that dissimilar. And then let's look at Space Marine.
So I know what I need to do here. So like this guy, you can't hit him.
Yeah.
Until you get behind him. Then it says you got to get to a different vantage point, which is where I'm at. I need to get that little shit up here with me.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I guess. I mean, he's the one with the arrows. Oh wait, damn it. I'm an idiot, dude. Sometimes I fucking astound myself.
You figured it
out. I really do.
It's all right. Sometimes you have to walk yourself through it. It happens all the time.
Jesus.
All the time. It's all right.
Just so the people know, I'm having to talk and do all this and work.
It's a new experience for you, time. and yeah. you'll get better at it. It's a new type of format.
Can't imagine what would happen if I wasn't already a drummer and stuff, right. And able to do multitasking things.
Right. You can see
Leviathan acts at weak points to break them.
Yeah, if you are a fan of 40K and you're not playing Space Marine 2, that is really, I got to back it up a little bit for you to see this, but that is really to your own detriment. It is,
that looks so cool.
It is. Yeah. I think there's so many people that paint and collect and paint, and you know how expensive the miniatures are.
Yeah. I've painted them.
Yeah. And you can
see, but thankfully they weren't my own. Like all the paints were yours, and then some of the miniatures we bought. And that was the first time I ever did it, and it was real fun. I was actually surprised at how good I was at it.
Yeah,
because I thought I was gonna be shit. I mean, those are tiny little miniatures, man.
Yep,
painting with that small of detail was something I never thought I'd be able to do. I was quite pleased with it.
Yep. Well, there's sections of this game. It says solo or co-op. And it is an epic story. I've watched the story all the way through, and I am thoroughly impressed. I really am. But there it is. Customize your Space Marines. So if you play the game and you don't see this paint level customization, just incredible. I mean, the attention to detail is amazing, and it's lovely to see this kind of level of graphics and such at on this level. It just is. It's fantastic. And it doesn't cost you, a whole bunch of paints, and you don't have to inhale anything. You don't have to inhale the paint.
Yeah.
To
that's
enjoy
Saber Interactive too, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean,
you'll find we hope to do the new KOTOR.
Look at this. Look at the glow of that red with the jetpack there. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can see why Space Marine 2 is doing that well and doing so well, because they are the OG. Don't get it wrong. They are the original. The others are probably fine. And I know, hey, don't take this the wrong way. Helldivers 2, I bought Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is getting updates. They are getting updated. The problem is they just made a bad first impression because some bad apples were there, and they didn't back their community, like they should have. I don't think, compared to backing, who they had. I mean, it's not worth talking about. It's bad. Helldivers 2 is doing okay. They are updating their game. and it is doing better. Starship Troopers, I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, outside of the trailer here, I don't know if everybody's doing anything with it. I haven't gotten to play it.
I hope yeah.
I don't know. Space Marine 2, I know is doing well and is epic and is the OG and is like the thing at the moment. And I showed you, even Black Myth Wukong isn't keeping up at the moment. So Black Myth is 57,000 players right now. And yeah, and Space Marine is 68,907 players right this minute. So that's incredible. That's a lot of people playing that game.
Damn right. A lot of Chinese playing that game.
There are, yeah. But the game is doing fine.
The one now that I know, God damn it, I died again. The one that I know now that I know Outlaws is a flop because it was supposed to be the game I'd be playing for a while. Yeah. I'm looking forward to June. I can't wait till it comes out. I hope to God the fans don't destroy that game.
Which one?
Dune.
Oh, Dune.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh, are we still talking about Space Marine? Well, okay. No, Dune. Yes. I don't know if it's going to do well or not. Isn't that the
it's open world?
I know it is, but so was Star Wars. That's not really open world. The only bad thing about Dune so far is I know there is a DEI influence in it, and I know that they are doing they're following the DEI charts of changing the lore of Dune, and they're also oh my God, they sex swapped Paul Muad'Dib. Paul Muad'Dib is a girl now, I think. I don't know if none of this I haven't done research lately. I don't know if all this stuff still stands, but I know they've changed the lore of the Dune universe. It's a DEI could this have happened type story, and I'm like, wow, I didn't think that they were going to do that. I had no idea. Here, let's take a look. So Dune game. Let's see if it even shows it. Is it Awakening? Yeah, this was it.
Sounds right.
Yeah, 3 months ago. It's maybe inappropriate for children. Well, okay. I'll try to take it easy. But this is supposed to be Paul Muad'Dib. Open world survival MMO. Mm-hmm. So a survival MMO.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Let me
really
cut some
serious.
subtitles on here. Subtitles.
I hope it'll be as good as it looks anyway.
Yeah, what if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. See, Dr. Yui exposed for before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arak Sardar, deployed to protect the spice. Yeah. So before I don't even have to go. I don't even have to continue. This is their trailer. This was IGN. Yes. Are they going to change the lore? Yes. Is this in the DEI, playbook? Yes, of course it is. Is it going to be a ball of DEI crap? I hope not. I hope you're right. I hope something goes on with it that is enjoyable. I don't know what that's going to be, but
see, I mean, I don't even care if there's a girl or whatever character. I mean, like, that's not what killed Outlaws for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, she was butt ugly as a model that they made for that character, but yeah, it didn't kill the game for me. It was,
right.
I would still be playing it right now, but
yeah,
I just got other better games out there, and Dune hopefully will be one of them.
Well, if you want to find out more about it, it says Funcom has a video here. It was a month ago, so it is the Gamescom gameplay. I don't want to press it because it'll be 26 minutes worth of, but it's there. So if you want to see it, well, hell, I'll press it. But it's Dune Awakening 1 month ago. This is the Gamescom presentation, and it goes step by step, and you can see the character. It looks like character creation. Most replayed section, world creation. Let's go through it. Eris. All right. Combat is in here as well. Blood extraction, building, crafting, exploration, most replayed, world exploration, desert testing, and the end game. So there's an end game. You decide for yourself if you think it's, overrun or not, whether you want to fund it or not, whether do these folks actually, did they make a game for guys or did they make a game for 8% of the gaming audience? I don't know. You decide whatever you want to do, but it's there. So there's a complete Gamescom gameplay presentation from Funcom. Last Funcom game that the wife and I played was a Conan game.
Yeah.
God,
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Conan was quite some time ago.
Was that an Xbox? There was a Conan original Xbox game.
I think there
way
was.
Back.
We played it on, she and I played it on PC. Yeah.
Here I am stuck again. Not knowing where the fuck to go. Yeah. This is just annoying as shit.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I see. Never mind. I found it.
In any case, yeah. So there's that. You're right. I hope it's good, but just because we're fans of Dune doesn't make it so. They don't ask the fans what they want.
That was wrong.
I wish they did, but they don't.
I thought I found it. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm supposed to hit that thing, but I have to hit a moving target. I don't think that's possible.
I was
supposed to break that, but
I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
sure.
Like a minute and a half.
Take me a minute to.
Yeah. Well, you figure that out.
Anyway.
I'll mute. I'll be back in just a minute.
Fucking stupid shit. I don't know why. Yeah, you can see why there's not many people playing this game. Honestly, fucking annoying. Fucking bullshit, dude. So what does that get me? A fucking taller geyser. Woohoo! Jesus, dude. I am not fucking the puzzle king. Why are you doing this to me? Am I supposed to stand below it and fucking do shit? I don't know. Kid ain't offering me no advice. What are you doing, kid? Give me some advice. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Jesus. Can't go any higher. I feel like such a twat running around here looking at the same shit over and over. I am none the fucking wiser. Yeah, me either, kid. You fucking said a mouthful. I just want to break that fucking chain so bad. Can't break it with your fucking thing because it's up there. Maybe this. I don't know. Nope. Not that. Kid can't hit it with an arrow. Nope. Alrighty then. Dude. I mean, honestly, this is what kills me about these games right here. So, in the fucking real world, Kratos being the badass he is, yeah, we just fucking climb this goddamn fucking boards here and go up to that fucking chain and rip it apart. And I'm supposed to believe I'm going to be down here with my thumb up my ass trying to figure out how I'm going to fucking pull this chain. No. If it was me, I crawl up here, blah, 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 da, 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 I go up there, pull the chain. Am I wrong? That's why this fucking kind of shit don't belong in games, man. I mean, honestly. If you want puzzles, go play a fucking puzzle game. This shit, man. That got my ass on my shoulders now. So what the fuck do I do now? What, pray tell? This fucking bullshit. You know, if y'all know what I'm supposed to do, you can always put it in the chat. See if I can get my axe. I can destroy that thing right there. But I can't. This is some gay ass shit, let me tell you. Motherless fucks. Whoever comes up with shit's a real asshole. Fucking dude, I don't know. I'm about to rage quit this motherfucker.
You're gonna rage quit. I'm back. You're gonna rage quit. What are you doing now?
I'm still in that same fucking spot.
Are you really?
Okay. Yes. And that dumbass kid of mine's over there going, I don't know how we're going to get up to that chain. You're the motherfucker that's supposed to give me clues.
Well, you've had no interruption from me, so it's not my fault.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. It was like I was saying while you were gone, man. If you want to play a fucking puzzle game, go play a fucking puzzle game. I don't want it in this shit.
Right.
I'm just going to start destroying everything. No. So I was telling everybody too, right? Like Kratos, being the badass he is, would just climb this fucking thing and go up there and grab the chain.
Right.
But no, some fucking mealy-mouthed nerd-ass motherfucker in a game studio decided that I have to do a fucked up stupid puzzle to figure out how I'm going to get around something.
Right. Try, well, you can't get on the wheel in any way, can you?
Maybe. No.
I haven't played. I'm just guessing. Can you?
Yeah, I haven't been able to.
You freeze the wheel? You can't freeze the wheel.
Yeah, sure I can.
Oh, well, maybe freeze the wheel.
Take my sword back. See, wheel's not gonna move now. I came over here. I opened this thing up, and that got the wheel moving somewhat. I'm trying to get up there to pull this fucking chain.
Right. Oh.
I mean, it's just.
I mean, I can look it up, but it kind of spoils it.
I can look it up, dude. I don't care.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
You'd have to give me
my
like
pride won't be hurt, dude. Fuck. I mean, I know I'm smart enough to fucking figure this shit out eventually.
Let's look.
Shit. I'm at a disadvantage anyway. I'm high, nigga. Oh God.
Would you say that this is the lower water wheel gate puzzle?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. There are streams from like, oh my God, there's 8 of them. There's 8 water puzzles. Quest for tier. Okay.
Weren't we going to kill this stream like an hour ago? I mean, we're at 2 hours now. It's probably a good time to stop because I just fucking over this shit. I'm ready. I want to play Space Marine. You done talked me into that shit.
Well, I mean, that you'll want to stream. I mean, that's a hell of an experience. That
I mean, I'm going to stream it for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I've watched the whole thing, and I don't want to spoil it for you because it's gritty, but now, like I said, it's gruesome as well. So you gotta be aware.
Hang on,
you found it, huh?
No, I bet I did. We'll see what happens if I do this.
Yeah,
nothing. Never mind. I thought I was being clever. Nope. Well, I mean, I've never come this far back. I'm like trying to look at the big picture.
There's a guy named says Jason's video game source. I was like, okay, all right, well, I can pull it up. This is Jason's video game source. He's saying pull on the chain. You may have done this part already, though.
I did that one. That's that chain there. That's how I got through this thing.
All right, so do I need to go ahead? Okay, now it says he's in.
So, and I think maybe I did. No, but I think this chain did move at one point.
Did I go too far? Maybe look.
And I jumped over here and see that's the chain I got to get right there.
Oh, it says, "Hey, Father," up there. All right, and this looks like
right. Yeah, and he keeps saying, "I don't know how we're going to get up there."
And you kill somebody. You got to kill somebody there.
Yeah, I think I killed somebody.
the frog man.
Yeah, the frog man. That's right. Bastard.
Yeah, let's go.
See, he's still stuck on that side.
Yeah, let me fast forward a little bit. All right.
So I freeze that.
Okay, he froze it.
Oh wait, I have never waited over here. I always go through. Well, I can't get in there.
In any case,
I usually run.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Well, just saying thank you to Jason from Jason's video game source providing us our feed today. It looks like he's going for. Let's see where he does.
So I'm just going to grab this thing back. I was supposed to cross the thing.
So about here, he makes some progress. We'd had been waiting a while. Let's see. Looks like he runs underneath and the anvil is down. Okay. He jumps on top of the anvil. And now what? Now what are you doing?
I jumped under there to cross through, and this is as far as I get. I don't know what. I mean, I can retrieve my sword, and that's going to make that thing go back up. I mean, my axe, not my sword.
Let's see what he does.
I don't know what the fuck to do, dude. I mean,
he stood on top of the anvil, and that took him to the second level. Did you see that?
What?
Let me back it up.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on.
Stands on top of the anvil.
That's what I was just trying to do, but it wouldn't let me on it.
Right. And then he, let's see, right there. Okay, so let me pause it.
I swear I keep hearing Chewy when he gets up to the tower.
Yeah, so you got to go stand on the anvil. You're going to take anvil's got to be back.
How the fuck do I get up there?
Yeah, anvil's got to be back down. How did you get the anvil up?
I can't even get it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the fuck? You can't get on top of it.
Well, let's back up.
And then my stupid kids keep saying this shit. I still don't see how we can get up there. Oh, you fucking asshole. He wasn't standing on top of that one because you can't stand on top of it.
Okay. Are you at this part where you... okay. So when he did that dropped the anvil. When he unfroze it, it dropped the anvil.
Yeah, that's when I walked over there.
Let me look at your feed and let me pause this. So the wheel is moving. The anvil is down.
You're saying that one's... No, that one's not going to come back up.
Yeah, I'll pause it there. Let's take a look at you. Wheel is moving.
See, I'm on this. I passed the first anvil. I'm at the second anvil over here with the water wheel.
Oh, okay. Is that here? This is the one you're on?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not over there yet. I'm. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get over there.
I'll back it up. So you
Well,
looted
say where you're at.
Okay, you looted this
So-
chest already, right?
What chest?
On the second floor. That chest.
What chest? You're at a canoe.
Maybe there's a delay on my end. Hold on.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm having to watch the feed. That chest is where I'm trying to get to. Of course, I haven't been up there yet.
Okay, so let's back up.
That's where I'm trying to go.
Okay, I'm making sure we're in the right spot. So this is him freezing the waterfall, and that's underneath this stage. And I'll wait till you get to there, and I'll hit play. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm watching my feed to see on my phone to see where you are. So there's the frozen waterfall, and there's the connection of the building. That's where you are.
Yeah, I'm standing there.
All right, watch this. I'm going to hit play. Let's see what he does. So
Okay,
him unfreezing it dropped the anvil. Okay.
You know, I should raise the anvil. Yeah, he let the water up. I did that.
Okay, now he's going in there. And let's see what.
Mm.
So the anvil should be. He jumps on it. I'm going to
Jumps
pause
on
it.
what?
On the anvil. I'll wait till you see
What?
it.
I don't
Yeah,
see
watch
him
him.
doing shit.
Watch him do it. So he walks under the building, and then jumps on the anvil.
So he did kill. See, that's what I've been trying to do.
Hmm.
I've been trying to fucking destroy it. You see how that the disc on top of the anvil chain there has got a shiny to it?
Yep.
I've been trying to fucking kill that. I can't without my fucking my axe.
Your axe. Okay.
And my axe is keeping it from fucking going up right now. So how the hell does he kill it?
Let me back it up.
I knew that's what it was, but I couldn't figure out how to fucking do it.
Let's try this.
I knew I had to break it because I broke one earlier like that.
All right, he said the block, Atreus said the block's coming down. Okay. Let's see. This must be the section you're missing.
Yeah.
I'm going
He
to back it up
shoots
a little bit. All right. Here we go. Play. It's going to take a second to catch up to you.
Jesus.
As it was going up,
Okay, I
he
see
hit
it.
it.
I see
Yeah.
it. I see it. Yeah. Fuck. Help. I knew what the fuck I was doing.
It's a timing thing. So as it's going up, he clips it.
Let me just get ready and aim for it. Missed. Fucking, I could go lower instead of being a wise ass. God damn it, Sean. Fuck. Irritating shit, this thing.
You'll get it. Oh, oh. Oh.
Fucking A.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. There it is.
Damn it, get the fuck up.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna.
How the fuck do I get up there now?
Well, I'll pause Jason's stream and I'll go back to where he was. Since you got it, this is where you climb on top of the box, right? Or the anvil.
There, I know how. I just did
Okay.
it.
All right.
Oh, fucking time. Christ.
Now you got to throw it. Yep. Yep. Oh, almost.
Forged iron.
Come on.
Fine, fuck.
There it is.
Finally get this
You're up.
chain.
Yay! Party time. Excellent.
Excellent. Oh, and I'm finally pulling that fucking gate down.
Yep. So thank you, Jason's video game source, for giving us the. I'll give you a thumbs up, buddy.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, Jason.
For confirming what I had suspected.
Right. Pro tips. Good stuff. Cool.
What the fuck? Too much cough syrup. Atreus. I'm in the dwarf city. They're all running away. Don't think they're happy I'm here. This looks like Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Yeah.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Ho ho. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you'll figure it out. I don't know what's controversial about the dwarves, but apparently there's something controversial about the dwarves. I don't know.
It's probably just because they're fucking dwarves and somebody just, oh my God, I can't believe you used real fake dwarves.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got, hold on. What the fuck is my thing? Any other time, it'll be right here. Bear with me just a minute. Dude. There it is. I was thinking about doing our Cheech and Chong version of Hey, what's up, man? Got a war Ragnarok to do, boy. Hey, what are you doing, dwarf? Dwarf, man, come on. Dave? Yo, man, where's my kid at, huh? Okay, hey, Holmes, over here, man. I've got something for you.
Oh
Oh,
God.
he's a little fruity tooty. He looks a little wizened. That's a dwarf? He look like a dwarf. Orderly! What? Dude, that was such a pedophile.
I'm not sure
Kind of
this is
thing to
dwarves,
say.
by the way.
He just said he was a dwarf, but he doesn't look like a dwarf. Doesn't mean a dwarf town. He said he wanted to fiddle with my bow, man.
Oh my God.
Creep. Old bow fiddler. Bow diddler. Kid diddler. Dude's weak as water. It's me, I'm Mario. Hey, you know that it's not it's a me.
Oh, what is it?
It's Sumi, which
Really?
means Super Mario. It's Sumi Mario. It's Sumi Mario. Yeah, it means Super Mario. So all these years we thought he was saying, "It's a me, Mario." It's a me, a Mario.
No, that is a fun fact I did not know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it all out there for everybody to know. Give my fucking blade back, dickhead.
You can, at least you can kill them in this game. At least they left something intact.
For sure.
You couldn't do that in Outlaws. You couldn't just kill anybody you wanted to in Outlaws.
Yeah, that was
You're an
kind of
outlaw.
a
It's
drag.
not much of an outlaw.
Yeah, that was, dude. I mean, honestly, it was like a Star Wars game with like Grand Theft Auto, right? Like, I mean, like every game like that since Grand Theft Auto brought the open world out there. It's exactly like that in its first early days, like Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto, the first few. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It could almost be Hogwarts Legacy, but Hogwarts Legacy is just so much better.
Yeah. Hogwarts is a different animal. That's a much better game. By far.
Well, anyway, I think I'm about ready to kill this stream. We've been going for a while.
Yeah. It's been fun.
It has, guys. We thank you all so much for joining us. It's probably been one of our most active streams we've had. I think that's the one I'm supposed to be hitting with his arrow, not my sword. Come here, kid. Oh, shit. Yeah, it should have way more blood.
Yeah. it's I'm guessing they wanted some of the Chinese audience. You know, this is the audience that they catered to several times over in the past. I mean, we see it all the time.
I mean, he gets all bloody, and then somehow he magically gets less bloody. See, there it goes. It's all gone.
All gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the Kratos of old. That is the key takeaway there. This is a watered down Kratos, sadly. I mean, I'm sure he could still, you know, hurt us all or kill us all if he wanted to, but from the Kratos of the past, that he is not. This is they're touting it up as character growth. That's their words. The design developers are saying character growth. Kratos is having a character growth, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know that we wanted him to have a character growth as gamers. I think we wanted him to be brutal on purpose. That's the reason we logged onto the game, is we wanted to see him, and that's brutal. What you just did was super brutal. But I mean, we want it to be that way all the time. More blood, more gore. I mean, you'll see that in Space Marine. You'll be like, wow, really over the top.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, guys, man, like I said, we thank you so much for joining us. We had a lot of great information in there, a lot of interesting looks at God of War Ragnarok, but I think it'll be the last time you'll see me playing this game. It's going to get deleted tonight. That's not to say that many people wouldn't enjoy the game. I mean, it's enjoyable. It's just not something that's going to hold my attention. And like I said, Space Marine 2, we're going to see that, guys. We're going to live stream that in a couple of days. I don't know whether Joel will be available for that. Hopefully he will be. If not, we may just wait on him. So, yeah, I'll be looking for that soon. Should have some new flight up on the secondary channel in the next couple days. And, yeah, other stuff popping up here and there. So keep your eye out on both channels. And as always, be excellent to each other. And Joel and I will see you on the flip side.
Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys. We really, 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 really appreciate it. All right. Peace out.